Good morning, everyone. I'm Kelly Morales, the Membership Manager with the Michigan Nursery and Landscape Association. Welcome you today. MNLA was founded in 1922 to advocate professionalism, integrity, and growth of Michigan's landscape, lawn care, retail garden center, and nursery plant production industries. Together, we are a $5.7 billion industry that employs over 36,000 individuals. That's 1 in every 170 Michigan citizens of working age. Today, I'd like to recognize MNLA member Richard Von Tersch with Luke Landscape Company in the back. Thank you for coming. And also Dr. Art Cameron, former professor with Michigan State University. Thank you, Dr. Cameron. Our Plant Michigan Green initiative was developed to raise awareness of the positive economical and environmental impacts that landscaping brings to Michigan. Plant Michigan Green Community Landscape Beautification Awards were developed to recognize outstanding communities that exemplify excellence in improving the physical and aesthetic environment of their community. Projects were judged by industry professionals and had to excel in the areas of craftsmanship, proper horticultural practices, and relative contribution to the quality of the environment. On behalf of the Michigan Nursery and Landscape Association, we're pleased to be here today to recognize Meridian Garden Club's Planet Pink Garden and the Hazlitt Beautification Association with our Plant Michigan Green Community Landscape Beautification Awards. Please help me in welcoming Jody Shelenkovich and Patty Cotter. The Meridian Garden Club's Planet Pink Garden and Hazlitt Beautification Association are hereby presented this commemorative plaque and permanent sign for enhancing the visual image of the community, improving livability, building civic pride, and promoting community spirit. Congratulations, Jody and Patty. It is now my pleasure to introduce a special guest. We have from District 69, Representative Julie Brixey. We're honored to have her here today to celebrate this award with us, and I invite her to come up to say a few words.
Well, I'm the one who is honored to be able to come back home, as it were, and to celebrate you guys for all of the fabulous work you have done. When I started here in Meridian Township on the board in 2000, the Meridian Garden Club at that time had a very, very small budget and made our grounds beautiful. But over the years, especially since Manager Walsh came to our community, the Garden Club has really flourished and done some incredibly amazing work. At the same time, when I started here, we didn't have any flowers on any of our streets, and the Hazlitt Beautification Association was started. I remember it well that Maureen would come to our meetings. I think she came to probably 4 or 5 board meetings and yelled at us, literally yelled at us, and said, "Where are the flowers? We need some flowers here." And she was right. And the work that these two groups have done enhancing our community is absolutely phenomenal. So it is my pleasure to present a tribute on behalf of myself, Senator Hertel, and Governor Whitmer for the Meridian Garden Club for their 2019 Community Landscape Beautification Award. And it is also my great pleasure to award the same tribute to the Hazlitt Beautification Association for the 2019 Community Landscape Beautification Award. Do we want photos, or who do I call next?
We can use photos.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do for our great state of Michigan. I'd like to close out the ceremony today by inviting Jody and Patty to say a few words about their projects. But first, I need to recognize Meridian Township Supervisor Ron Steika. Ron, if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
Boy, this is a fun occasion. It's really great to be here in a time like this instead of arguing about some principle of ordinance or something, you know. This is fantastic. Thank you to your wonderful organization for recognizing these two groups. We recognize them here in Meridian Township, very proud of them. You all know that Meridian is a prime community. It has prime neighborhoods, prime schools, prime businesses, prime parks, but it also has prime people, including the prime people of both the Meridian Garden Club and the Hazlet Beautification Association. Very top people. These people work hard for our community and give of themselves because they care. They care about Meridian. Because of these people and their organizations, Meridian has a prime physical environment. We have beautiful grounds around the township buildings, the post office. We also have wonderful streetscapes, all because of these two groups. And they definitely deserve to be recognized by the MNLA. We really appreciate that. So what the township is doing, we don't have any plaques for you, but in memory and commemorating these plaques, both from the organization and from the state, we are planting 2 trees, 2 red maples over in the historical village in honor of the 2 organizations. And we thank you very much for all that you do.
Hi, I'm Jody Shelenkevich, outgoing president of the Meridian Garden Club. And so proud to be a part of this. I could go on and on, but the Planted Pink Garden, which we lovingly refer to as the PIP, it was created in 16, and it's there to honor breast cancer survivors and those who subscribed. And there is a pathway, a brick pathway, with commemorative bricks for memorials or for honorary for those who are able to beat this dreadful thing. And it's a beautiful place to sit on a bench, to relax, and to think about what a wonderful world it would be if we didn't have this cancer, this scourge. At this time, though, I would really like to call up the 2 main driving forces behind our PIP garden. Sue Nealon, if you would please join me. Richard Von Tersch as well.
Our project took 2 years, and it was rather a slow go. And I do want to recognize and thank the members of the committee, who some of them are here. But without Dick and without CANLA, which is the local MNLA, this project would never have gone forward. He was literally the driving force. He was worse than my periodontist nurse who practically shovels me out of bed to go to the dentist. He was like, we're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. At any rate, the people on the committee that I would like to recognize were Madeline Masterson, who was, during the 2 years of the project, not only a member of the committee, but president of the Meridian Garden Club. And she went to so many meetings when you were doing the planning, the big planning project for Meridian Township. We negotiated place. It was quite a procedure. She never dropped the ball. Members of the current officers, Georgia Steika, Seymour Power, were also on the committee, and they were zealous in let's keep this going. We had 2 grant writers, Carol Armstrong and Colleen Hyssop. It was like the first time the Meridian Garden Club had ever applied for a grant, and we got a big one. The design team of Miriam Minchell, Tressa McAllister, and myself kind of put things together. And Brigitte Bruning was another member of the committee who never failed in her devotion. I think she's in Germany as we speak. At any rate, thank you, Dick. Thanks, Jody. It was we're very happy that it was such a success.
Well, I guess my motivation came to get things done was you have how many women I was answering to? But it really worked out well for the Capital Area Nursery and Landscape Association. It turned out as we were looking for a project, basically a community service project, and then the garden club got grants, and so we turned it into a community project that actually paid the Calna volunteers for their work and assistance, but that money didn't go directly into Calna. It went into our scholarship fund, and the scholarship fund is given to students that, in a green curriculum, but most of our scholarships end over at MSU, to deserving students to perpetuate their education and hopefully keep them in the industry, because they're badly needed. We need professionals in the green industry that know what they're doing. It was my pleasure to be of assistance. These are a great group of women, and I'm happy to be associated with y'all.
Good morning. I'm Patty Cotter with HAZA Beautification and also Meridian Garden Club, but today I'm representing HAZA Beautification. The HAZA Beautification Association has been a community project since 2005. And this award that we got today really represents that effort. As was said, we began as a little group of individuals wanting to improve the aesthetic appearance of Hazlitt's streetscapes. And I want to thank all past and current members of HAZA Beautification, the township officials for supporting us, and especially as we move forward in our newest garden, the Don Lillarose Memorial Garden, which is on the corner of Marsh, Lake, and Reynolds. And you'll see a lot of work happening in the next week, actually. To Derek Perry and his crew, they have provided a watering truck and intern for us twice a week, which has been insurmountable asset to us, especially in drought seasons during the summer. We have Co Emmons here, who we've worked with from the Lake Lansing Parks, and this sign will actually be going on park property because it's a little higher, a little off the street, and it's going to be right in front of the Lake Lansing entrance, which we felt as one of our gardens, it was probably the most noticeable to the community and well representing the hard work of everyone that's worked there. We also would like to thank the local businesses. I mean, they've let us use water, they've taken care of our trash, they've provided mulch. We've had a ton of community members just donate money so we can buy flowers and mulch, which has been huge. We've had the, the welcome sign to Hazlitt was provided by donations and along with some planters. We also would like to thank community members who just wave and honk at us as we're weeding and planting flowers. Those waves and honks really make us smile, and through those small efforts of the community, we really know that we're making a difference. And thanks to them and to all of you for this award, and we really appreciate it.
Well, again, thank everyone for attending today and for planting Michigan green. And if I could get everyone up here and get some pictures, that would be wonderful. Thank you.